Well, welcome to EB1014. In this room, there's 4 projectors. 2 that go to the back and 2 that come to the front. I'm first going to talk about just using the front, which will be the most common. So to log on to the computer, I powered it on down here, and I also have logged in. Now I'm going to use the control panel. I'm going to power on, hit the power button, and I'm going to use the first one, which is EB1014 front. And there's 3 options in here. The first one is the one I'm going to use, PC. But I also could have used HDMI from my laptop or a Blu-ray disc. But I'm just going to go PC, and I'm going to turn the display on. You can hear it warming up. In my case, I have a PowerPoint that I want to present, and I want to have the instructor notes. Right now it's the same, it's duplicated on the 2 screens, but I'm going to go Window P. I'm going to hold down Window and P for projector, and on the screen I'm going to change it from the duplicate to extend. Now in PowerPoint, when I go into from the beginning, on my screen I see the instructor notes, and on their screen they see only the slide. Similarly, I'm going to escape out of here. If I want to choose Google Slides, I can click the down arrow beside slideshow and go presenter view. This will allow me to have the instructor view on this side, but then the other one has to be slid onto, actually it's to the right, it's to my right, slid onto the big slide. And then I'm going to make it I'm going to make it go big with a square, and F11 to make it take the whole screen. And again, I can see that this is similar to the instructor view. In fact, I'm going to make it bigger. When I'm done, I can escape, and then I need to bring it back to my screen. Bring my mouse over there. Oops. My mouse over there, and then I can drag it from its title bar back to my screen. Now if I want to project at the back, I'm going to have to turn the display off and power down and power back up again. Now I can display at the back, and the same thing is true. Another thing I should say is that I can video mute one of the 2 screens. This is left and right for my left and right. And the reason I would do that is if I wanted to use the whiteboard on those screens. So I'm going to turn the display on. Let's say the left screen I want to mute. Now I could put the blind back up and use that side for a whiteboard. The same is true if I present it at the front. Now I'm going to show both sides and go off, power down, power back up again, and now combine is all 4 screens. In this one, you'll notice that I do have only one video mute, where I could turn it off just for a minute while we have a class discussion, or turn it back on again. I do not have the ability to turn half on, half off when I'm using all 4 of them. And when you're done, what you should do is turn it back to duplicate by Window P and duplicate. Then off and power down. And that's EB1014.